channel, or welcome to my channel. It's a horse thing. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kara. We have a very special guest with us today again. And you are?
Hi, Mom.
Yes, this is my wonderful mom who went through all this crazy BreyerFest stuff with me, got me through the Clarion haul we will be going through today. You got a lot of stories to tell. So it was very interesting. Remember guys, I have 4 other videos. I have my BreyerFest vlog, which will be out before all these other videos, so make sure you go watch that if you have not already. There will also be a BreyerFest video including all of my BreyerFest special runs and limited editions. Make sure you go see that as well. That was a very fun unboxing we also did together. That will also be linked down below. Then we will also have 2 other videos after all the ones I just listed, which will be on 2 new releases that have not been released yet from Breyer. So those are 2 new horses, have not been seen.
It would be pre-releases is what you should call them. 2
yeah, pre-releases is probably a better word for it. Those will be separate on their own. Very interesting horses, and you will be in one of those because you have a story to tell about that one. Today though, Clarion haul. For those of you guys who don't know what the Clarion is, the Clarion has become its own sort of mini BreyerFest in a way. So the Clarion is a hotel about 5 minutes away from the Kentucky Horse Park, which is where BreyerFest is held. In the Clarion, you were not expecting this. People pretty much just open their doors, and in their rooms there are shelves upon shelves upon shelves and boxes and boxes and boxes of model horses for people to buy. You can have horses that are worth $2,000 in there, like artist resins. You can have horses worth $500, which are really, really nice Breyer horses that go for a lot of money. And then you can have bodies. I got a horse in here that was $2. So there's a lot of different things. There's something for everybody.
Range. I just wasn't expecting the scope of it.
It was hundreds of rooms.
Yes, it was hundreds of rooms. And like
at least 300 rooms.
Think of like a flea market in a hotel. Like I don't know what I was expecting. I was not expecting that. And then it was so hot and there were so many people. There were so many people.
Smells. There were the candles in everybody's room were starting to make us all feel a little nauseous.
And then some, it was just like, I don't know if the horses were in storage, and it was like some of them smelled like musty attics, and then some people were eating dinner. So like you would walk into one room and it would smell like Burger King, and then you walk into another room and it smelled like smelly attic, and there were children and Louis playing. And it was a lot. It was overstimulating.
She is not wrong. Walked into like a 1-year-old watching Bluey. That is also like the room I got the best deals on.
I know, it is true.
We put up with that. So just to show you guys, this whole suitcase I brought for Clarion horses. So this is all Clarion horses in here.
I don't even remember what we bought that night.
I bought so many horses. I brought $200 with me, just to be clear. And I bought a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go ahead and open this up. Do you remember what this horse is called? This is the Breyer Connemara mare. I have been wanting this horse in a traditional scale for a very long time. So she was in a body box. She was like $10 or something. She is gonna need some prep work done. She's not very smooth in certain areas and has like little lumps, so I think it was like hand painted white or something, or at least it was primed and the primer wasn't that good. But I still wanted this horse. I still have it. It's just gonna need a lot of prep work. I'm very glad to have her though. I do like her a lot. Then there was also this guy. I found him. We found her in the same body box. For those of you guys who remember my fantasy Japanese horse going over lovely mom's face right here, I might remake that horse into a Breyer, and if I do, it will probably be on this horse.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
This will be painted, whether it be a fantasy or a regular horse. It's very beat up. Like I'm scratching sticky things off of there right now. So there's that. And there was this guy. I put this one in here. This was a warehouse find, so this was actually found.
Is this Black Beauty?
I don't know. That would make a lot of sense. Me and a friend could not figure out what this horse was. We were struggling, so I finally got her a picture. I hope she figured out what this horse was. I could not find it.
It's the
It's
face
the star.
this diamond.
So this
Rhombus.
This was a warehouse find at BreyerFest. You go into the official stores, and they have like a bin of really marked down horses. So this is a classic that we found for like $8. I might keep it new. I might paint it. I don't know right now. Because it's in good condition. It was just a warehouse find that they needed to get rid of. That wasn't found at the Clarion, but then I'm going to give you this, if you can do that. I have this horse. This was the first horse I bought that night. I was really excited because that was like showing me the Clarion was going to be a good night. And it was. So, this lovely older lady was selling this horse. I've been looking for the Secretariat, which will be over her face. I've been looking for this horse for a long time. And I ended up finding this one for, I think it was 30. It was 20, 25, or 30. Is it on the tag? It was 30. Which was a little high, just a little bit looking back, but for this mold it's not bad at all. This is the Ruffian mold actually, which I have been dying to have this horse. This will be a repaint, probably a new stand, or at least I'll repaint it to take this off and maybe put on a new nameplate. But I really like this horse. Tell me what horse this is. You're gonna have a hard time with this one, I think. This is a horse I was excited to find.
Oh, that's that white one, right? It came on the other stand.
So this is the Bristol mold. So pretty much.
Am I supposed to be being careful with these?
No. Those ones you can touch. Because I got mad at her in the other video for clashing horses together. I was like, don't let them touch. Those ones are okay. Story behind this one, I found this horse on a website actually. A well-known website.
Get Rowdy or?
Yes, she knows this horse. This is Get Rowdy. And it was like half price. It was like $20, $25. And I wasn't sure at the time, but then I came back like the next day and went to buy it and it was gone. It didn't even say sold out. Like the listing was gone on the website. It's like a well-known website, so I was like, what in the world happened to this horse? So I was pretty mad. And from then on, I have decided I was gonna find this horse one day. And that was that day. The guy who was packaging him up for me was like, him and his wife were in there. His wife was the collector. And he was like, oh, that's a pretty one. He was like, does it need the stand? Or does it come with the stand? And I was like, yes, it needs to stand or else it can't stand. And he was like, oh, okay.
It's jumping.
Yes. So it was funny. I am very happy to have this. This one is also probably going to be a repaint. I had originally decided I might keep it as is until I inspected it and there were some scratches on it and stuff. So now it is going to be
Wait,
a
is
repaint.
that the same kind of mold as Always Chipper?
No, different molds.
Just the tail.
They're very similar, yes. The roach mane and the braided tail is very, very pretty, but they are different. Do you remember this horse? She is not.
Oh yeah, it's a collector.
No.
I don't know what it is.
Safari LTV.
Oh.
So,
Close. Ish. No. Alright. Scratch that.
a whole different brand, but same scale as Collecta pretty much. Collecta do tend to be a little bit bigger though. So pretty much this horse was in a body box and it was like, Breyer traditionals were like 15 or 10. Classics were like 5 or 10, I don't remember. Like stablemates, oh no, yeah, stablemates were 3 or 4, and then it listed any non-Breyer as $2. This is a non-Breyer, so I went up to her and she was like, how much for this? And I was like, it was in the body box, it says non-Breyer or $2, and she was like, and she was looking at it, and I'm like, it's a Safari LTD, and she was like, alright, non-Breyer, $2. So I got this horse for $2 when I could buy it on Amazon for like 10. So this one will also be a repaint. It was just nice to have. So that's the mold. Like, I don't love it, but for $2, who's not gonna get that? I mean, Why not? I remember this one. So this is the Mold Scurry. My Breyer people will already know. It's pretty much like this barrel racing horse that I almost bought like 2 months ago. I found it in a set with another horse on eBay. So I really wanted this horse. It was either $5 or $10, or maybe it was $8, somewhere around there. It's a classic. It was just like a barrel racing horse, but I really like the position because the tail, as you can see, is like swirling around, which is really cool. And just the way that the body moves is very, very neat. So this will also be a repaint body quality horse. Just thought it was very pretty. I like this one. And the ears are actually like changing directions. So if you can see that. So that was neat.
I wouldn't notice the ears right off, but that's cool.
Oh, you'll remember this one. Look at the other ones I bought. No peeking!
I don't remember, Karen, I'm serious. Like,
just take a peek.
It's like, oh, it's glossy. Oh! Yeah, there was a story behind this one.
Okay. So, opening this up, this is the model Sham, okay, you guys? And the room we were in, this was the room with the baby and Bluey playing.
Yep.
Okay? And
the 3 or 4 year old was watching Bluey, and the baby was in a jumperoo on the bed.
So this is the horse. And we were walking in and looking at all this stuff. Also where I found a different horse we're going to get to here in a second. This is a BreyerFest special run from 2020, so COVID year. And it was on this shelf, and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh cool, there's like 10 other shelves in here. So I picked it up. I was going to the lady. I was getting ready to buy it with this and one other horse. We'll get to that one in a second. And she was like, what is your age? I was like, I am such and such. You guys know I'm between the ages of 14 and 18, so I'm not an official adult yet. So she was like, oh, you're still a kid. She's like, so you get everything on that shelf is half price. And I look up and there's a sign that says kids under 18, horses are half price. So they listed it as 20, a BreyerFest special run, and I got it for 10. And the reason it was listed so little was because apparently there's a fingerprint in the glossy. It's like right there. You can barely see it, especially because it's on its offside and it's like on its lower stomach. No one's ever gonna see that. So I can understand why it decreased the value, but it still would have been worth so much more. Every room we went to had this horse for like $90 or more. Now the horse I was talking about is this guy, Apollo on a Spirit. Do you remember how much I paid for this?
25.
Just 25. Cannot understand why. This was also in the room with Bluey playing and the little baby. I have no idea why this was so low, because every other Apollo we found in every other room was at least 65 and up. This is also a limited edition, I'm pretty sure, from a year. I don't remember which. Are you trying to clean my horses up?
They're falling. Oh, wow, horses. Huh? I can't get off of it.
This is video number 2. 2021. Okay, this was the only new in-box Breyer I got at the Clarion. I love a Spirit so much. I had considered look at that! He has a sun on his leg. I don't know if you can see that. Over here. There's a sun on his leg. You see that?
Oh yeah.
That's cool. I really like the fade in the mane too. That's really nice.
Thumbs up for Noah.
He will not be painted. I decided that.
These are Stablemates.
Thousands.
Which you can just hold up one and we'll be all done.
No.
Yay!
This was the first stablemate, well actually one of the last stablemates I bought, but I found it in a room. It was like $5 and I haven't seen this model before, which we ended up actually finding them free at the BreyerFest painting booth. But it's the Andalusian stablemate. I like it a lot, it's very cute.
I got this one signed.
By who?
DJB and I forget his name.
Guy McLean.
And I painted this guy.
And you also painted
My favorite.
the Felabella. Not Felabella, sorry, Fell Pony. Fell Pony. They're different ones.
Isabella.
Anyway,
This is
have
why
you
he's
opened
not
any?
supposed to be. Yes.
By the way, she means we're gonna show one and all done. Is half the horses are one of these two guys. They're the same mold. They're Gypsy Vanners. So at the end of my snap, you will see all of them. So these are the 5 gypsies I have because I'm gonna make a conga. Because I said I want the traditional size, and if I can't have the traditional size, I'm gonna make a conga of the stablemate sizes. So I already have Gandalf, which I have a full video on Gandalf if you want to see him. I bought this one at the Clarion. That is a felt pony. Hold it up a little bit closer.
That's the one I painted.
Yeah. But then at the free painting thing, I got 2 more fell ponies.
Which is
because
exactly the same as mine.
there were 3 of us who were not painting there. So my parents both got me a stablemate and I got my own stablemate every day we went. So I got 6 free stablemates that I didn't paint there. Then I have 3 of these. So this reminds me a lot of one of the collectas I have. And I have 3 of those. Also, same reason, free stablemate painting. We all got the same mold that day, so I got 3 of them. So I really like these guys. Happy to have them as well. They will also be like a mini conga. Then, out of the blue, I got this horse. I don't know why I have this horse, but I have this one. I don't know why I chose this one. Then I have a stablemate Connemara mare. So that is also really cool, really fun to have. This one is important. So I kept this one in a pouch. Look at all the stablemates.
Hear that?
And there's still more. So I have like...
Stablemate galore.
So we have 1 more. And this one, I'm going to show the card first. And that might kind of give away what this is. Do you remember that I bought this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I can't show the card first. So the first room we went in, they had these little bags of Maggie Bennett's monthly micros, if you can see that right there. Maggie Bennett's mini micros. So I ended up getting Catnap, which I just think of Puppy Playtime, which is a horror game. But this is a mini micro Catnap. I don't even know if you guys can really see much of the detail there, but it's a really nice. I'm pretty sure this would qualify as a resin. It's really nice. So that one will obviously be painted. It was like $25
Yeah, it was.
for it, and the lowest on her website is $35. So it was just really cool to get it. This was also one of the first things I bought with this gypsy.
It's really heavy. It like reminds me of like poured lead or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really, you would think it's really heavy for its size.
I mean, that's a draft, but even next to a pony stablemate, it is still like a third the size.
Mm-hmm.
So they're tiny. You want to do my outro?
No.
Try your best.
We're all done. Hit the like button, check out our other videos, and
Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure you click that subscribe button and the like button down below. That way I know you guys enjoy this kind of stuff and would like to see more of it. Remember to check out those other 4 videos I mentioned if you have not already. The BreyerFest haul with the special runs and limited editions, the BreyerFest vlog, and then the other 2 pre-release Breyers that I found in the store. Remember guys, to be kind, be smart, and stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or next live stream, whichever one comes first. Goodbye everybody. Bye-bye.